Hey guys, thanks for taking a moment to check out our site today. My name is Leland, owner of Bedrock Pools Nashville, and today we're going to take a moment to talk about the three pool options being vinyl liner, fiberglass, and gunite. We're going to go over this particular project today of a small fiberglass pool. So this client came to us with a really tight, small backyard, probably 35 by 30 or so. Not a lot of sun because the buildings are tall. So we tried to find a concept that would make a pool work with a maintenance-free backyard. So we went with a 10 by 16 fiberglass pool. It's 3.5 foot deep, fully heated and cooled. The maintenance is so good, the robots clean them. We have multiple color options and they look awesome in the sun. Most people can't tell it's a fiberglass or a gunite pool because the flake has got such a great color. So to sum it up, on the smaller backyard options, a fiberglass pool is definitely the best option. Speed, efficiency, and time, dropping this thing in and getting out, and financially the best option on small yards.
This is our first pool experience. We've been homeowners for a long time, but we've never had a home with a pool, so we're so glad to have the opportunity to work with Leland and his team because they've been great in guiding us through this process. The main thing we liked about it is the convenience of everything. So having the turf the way it is, it's so easy to maintain and it looks good year-round. And that's been one of the main features that we like about it.
Okay, so moving away from fiberglass pools, this is what we call a gunite pool. The biggest difference with gunite pools versus fiberglass or liner pools is they're totally customizable. From depth to width to seats to benches, stairs, anything you want, we can form and shoot with concrete. We can make that pool achieve that goal. This is about a 22 by 44 with a really large tanning ledge with bubble features. The tanning ledges are very popular right now because we can adjust the water height for outside lounge chairs or small children, things of that nature. But these pools, any color you want is an option as well. When we go to plaster the pool at the end of the project, we have so many options. This one is a darker midnight black with blue pebble sheen. Very popular right now. The dark colors are kind of in, but any color you want in this pool is achievable. So when it comes to finishing your pool area and have a large pool deck surface like this, there are many, many options. This particular client chose a 3-piece paver. These are concrete pavers, lots of color options. We went with a lighter color here to match their white home and the texture. Concrete pavers are very popular right now. Some of the natural stone things are still in as well. This paver here is a Teco Block Blue 60 3-piece. And last year, we probably laid this more than any other paver we have. Some of the pros and cons of gunite pools are pros being any shape and size you can dream of, we can build. Any feature you want to add on, we can build. Cons being cost prohibitive, the most expensive kind of pool we can build. Timeline, a lot more trades involved, a lot more timing, weather, concrete, things of that nature. And having to replaster a pool. Most gunite pools have to be replastered between every 7 to 10 years, depending on how much sun and water and wear and tear they get. About every 10 years, that's going to be a big ticket item to have to replaster the pool, as opposed to liners. Liners last about 7 to 10 years, and fiberglass pools have a 25-year warranty on the shell. So those are things to consider when picking each pool. This is option number 3, a vinyl liner pool. This is probably the pool that most people are familiar with. Growing up, everybody was in a pool, a little soft on your feet, walls sloping down a little bit on the deep end, usually had a diving board. They were big pools. The difference with older liner pools and newer ones now, we can kind of customize them more to spec. This pool has a bench seat all the way down and a small tanning ledge at the end in the L shape. Back in the day, they were all just square rectangles, maybe a kidney shape. Now we have a lot more flexibility to change those shapes to meet your needs. Some of the benefits of liner pools versus fiberglass are the width of the pool. Most fiberglass pools don't come over 15.5 to 16 feet wide. A liner pool, we can make it almost as big as you want as long as we can get a liner to fit. Liners are custom now, so we can add a lot of things to them. Colors, textures, anti-slip, grip, stuff like that on the stairs and the tanning ledges. No liner's gonna last forever, but now 7, 8, 9 years is a pretty good window to expect. So as long as you're okay with knowing you have to replace a liner in that timeline, a vinyl liner pool is a great option. So for example, this is a new pool, but in 7, 8 years, if this liner is worn, kind of coming out of the track and needs some attention, we would usually replace the liner. Something like this would cost between $5,000 and $6,000 to pull this liner out and install a new liner. So in this particular project, the customer had a massive pool deck area. The pavers are travertine pavers and they look greater in the pool, but at some point, too much is too much. So we had to find a way to break it up, do some different things. It's also an extra space for entertaining. So here we have an artificial putting green. You can walk on it, put furniture on it, play on it, cornhole, bocce ball, whatever you want to do. But it breaks up all the monotony of so much hard surface and gives you a great green space. It stays green all year long, no maintenance, easy, a great space to entertain. Watching this video today, you've got a lot of information on a lot of different types of pools. I know sometimes it can be a lot, gunite, vinyl liner, fiberglass, but everyone has its own place and we can find one to suit your needs. All right, for example, this pool, although it's a budget-friendly pool, still has a ton of the great features. We still have LED lighting, cartridge filter, autofill, and Wi-Fi adaptable controller. All these pools can be controlled from your smartphone. I want to thank you for your time today, learning, listening about all the different pool options. We think we can find a solution to every yard and help every homeowner achieve their dream. So when you're ready, click the form, give us a call, we'll be in touch.